Hi there, and welcome back to Stubbs Aquatics. I'm Chris,
I'm Sandra.
and today, well, what we have planned is we're going to do a couple of our tour videos. Hopefully, we can shoot them. One is a more of a nature pond, just around the corner from us and close to where I grew up. And the other one is like a retirement home, and supposedly there's someone that's 104 that lives there.
She's 104 years old and she's been there for 10 years.
I can't wait to meet her, and I've had a quick glimpse of that pond. The other one I haven't seen before. I'm really excited. So make sure you follow us along and stay with us. You'll really enjoy it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Think about subscribing and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Let's
See you
get
soon.
going.
Hey Stubbs, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that shirt says a lot about you.
Yeah. I'm here with my new friend AK, who's the general manager of Country Estates Retirement Home, which is a beautiful spot, and they have the most amazing pond for the residents to sit around and enjoy and get some fresh air, which is really important. When you hit the retirement age, and you need that extra little care. And what a great spot to come out and enjoy it. It's just a beautiful spot. How long have you had this spot, AK?
So I started at Country Estates in 2022 in the month of June.
Yep.
And in the month of July, just after a month, I got up into the position of general manager. So it was at the beginning, like just the beginning of fall, and we had a beautiful tree and all the things. And this was my first time seeing the pond outside. Just after the winter, what the residents told me that they would like to sit out with the pond as well. That
Yep.
was amazing spot for them. So it's
Well,
really nice. They really come
beautiful.
out and enjoy that.
Well,
here.
I'm seeing all the residents out here. It's just
Yeah.
awesome. And we're going to take a look through the pond. I see there's some beautiful water lilies in here,
Yeah.
and some frogs and some
The
goldfish.
fishes, yeah.
It's just amazing. But it's so nice to see all the residents out here, and
Hmm.
wow, it's beautiful. Love the waterfalls.
Hmm.
The great waterfalls, and all the natural native plants that you've got going here.
That's right.
It's just, well, it's truly an oasis for your residents.
Yeah. The residents love to sit outside over here.
I could see that.
Yeah. Even like when they are enjoying their summer candies or ice creams, they
Yeah.
would like to come outside and sit and have fun.
I can see why. I know I
Yeah.
would. I could sit on that rock for most of the day.
It's a lovely spot. Like we have few residents, like Frida.
Yeah,
She's our
we're gonna-
oldest resident.
Yeah, we're gonna go meet
Yeah.
Frida here in a second.
Sure.
She's 104.
Yeah, she's
No
104.
way.
Yeah.
Well, let's go say hello to Frida.
Sure. Let's go.
Well, I'd really love to meet some of your residents here because they're out here and enjoying it. And why don't you take me around and we can meet them? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
I love it.
Yep. So he's Fred.
How you doing, Fred? Nice to meet you. I'm Stubb.
He's Rainy. She's Rainy.
Hi, Rainey. How are you?
Fine. I like your shirt.
I like it too. Well,
But now you're supervised.
yeah, I'm supervised, so I'm being well behaved now.
Oh, good.
He's Percy.
Hi,
and
Percy. How you doing?
He served for our country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Ruth.
Hi.
How you doing, Ruth?
Nice to meet you.
He's Barbara.
Hi, Barb. How are you? Nice to meet you. And who's this flying lady?
And she's
Frida.
our oldest resident, 104.
104? Yeah, I think you're kidding me.
No, she usually sits outside with the board saying, I'm 104, please honk.
Actually, I've seen her,
Yeah.
so she's kind of well. These, it's just so nice to see all the residents out here enjoying the pond. You guys like sitting out here or what? I mean, we have a pond in our backyard, and we sit out there for hours. Well, this is just great. Do you mind if you and I just walk around and take a look at a few more things?
Sure.
I want to thank everyone for letting us say hello to you. That was great of you. Just great. It's your plane.
Are you leaving?
Hello, see Frida, she is calling you.
This is so nice, a spot for them.
Everything is good. Yep.
Wait, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
I see
Yeah.
4 right now.
Oh yeah, 4.
It's so nice to see those, and I
Yeah.
see you've got some goldfish in here.
Yes. They're like doing their sunbath.
Yeah.
Without a sun.
Now you have a company that comes in and looks after this for
Yeah, yeah.
you, and you overwinter your fish.
They usually we put aerator of
Yep.
the fall, and they usually hide in their spot. And during the winter, they are all around over there. Just
Perfect.
when the summer comes around, they come to the life.
And you got lots of wildlife, I see.
Yeah,
You've
you
got
see
the birds in there getting a
Yeah.
drink. That's so nice to see. And I saw some chipmunks running around,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, everyone enjoys this out here, and that's the main thing when you have a water feature like this. Is it
Lovely.
just makes you feel relaxed and calm, and you get fresh air.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing better for you, right?
Even like on Wednesday, like yesterday, we had a lot of family come around to
Yeah.
meet all the residents, and they like to sit outside. And they
I
were
can
like
see
all
that.
surprised. Oh my God, that's a wonderful pond.
Well,
outside
it'd be
here."
even a great spot for
Yeah.
your workers to come out here and take a break and just
We have a couple of staff who usually likes to come outside on this here and sit around just for their break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
You probably fire me because I wouldn't leave there. You go, okay, Chris, you've been out here for 2 hours. You worked for 15 minutes. Time to get going.
Good, yeah.
Well, this is just a wonderful spot. I love it. I love the color of those water lilies.
Yeah,
Those are the deep, deep red.
yeah.
We had some, they just didn't survive. Whether it was our koi eating them or not, I'm not quite sure.
We had initially when the summer started, we had the yellow, and then it was like orange, and this
Yep.
is like all the pink. I was love it.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
Well, this truly is an amazing spot,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't thank you enough for having us over here.
Thank you
What
so
I'd like
much.
to do is be able to present you with a gift card
Oh,
for Vandermeer's Water Gardens. You ever heard of Vandermeer's in Ajax?
oh yeah, yeah.
Well, now you have a gift card
Thank
to
you
go
so much.
buy some more plants or fish
Thank
or
you.
whatever you want for your pond. And yeah, here at Stubbs Aquatics, we just can't thank you enough. We do tours all around,
Mhm.
and it's nice to hit local spots like this that people don't know about it. And when people are thinking about going to retirement, or their parents are, it's nice to know that they can go to a spot like this,
Sure.
relax and have an oasis to come out to. I mean, most of them are just you've got a room and that's it.
Yeah.
And this is like having your own personal garden.
Yeah. It feels for the residents like they are out in a farmhouse.
Yeah,
Out like they are on vacation, and they really like it over here.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Too bad you couldn't keep this covered for the winter. Well, this is great. Thanks
Thank you.
again.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the residents were telling us how much they love sitting out here around the pond with all its natural beauty and seeing the fish go by and the airplanes go by. They were telling me how much they love being here at Country Estates. And they say the cook is amazing. The food is really, really good. And they highly recommend this place. It was a pleasure meeting all the residents at Country Estates. Percy and Rainey and Ruth and Fred and Barb. And of course, Frida. I can see why everybody likes sitting out here around the pond. It's very tranquil and peaceful. And it's so nice to see the fish and the frogs. And I know the residents enjoy that a lot. And of course, the beautiful waterfalls that drowns out the noise of the traffic going by. Well, we're off to the next spot. We did promise to come by next year and visit them again and bring them some of Stubbs' famous shabumpkins to leave in their pond for them.
Now we're off to it. My first ever visit to an English garden. I can't wait. I do follow several English gardeners, and well, I was quite excited to see one, especially in my own hometown of Lindsay, Ontario, Canada. And well, I certainly wasn't disappointed. It didn't hurt that it had an amazing pond too. This pond is strictly a nature pond, even though that is almost 4 feet deep at the deepest. It's got a pump for circulation only. There's no form of filtration other than the plants, and they are doing a magnificent job. I couldn't get over the views and the colors that were just popping out. And the sound of bees. They were everywhere. And I can see why. What a beautiful spot. I'm here with Wendy at her, what would you call this, a traditional English garden?
Yes, I would. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
being that you're from England,
That's more or less explains everything.
it explains everything. And your gardens are beautiful. There are
Thank you.
all kinds of bumblebees and bees,
Yes.
and that's what we need more of, right? So, and when I heard that you had a pond too, it just drew me over automatically. And then, well, I really love it because it's natural looking.
Yeah. It's even more natural looking than usual.
Well, the whole idea sometimes is having a pond. It's just having the look of it and feeling that natural look without having to do all that work. And, I love all kinds of ponds. You don't have to have koi ponds or goldfish ponds. A wildlife pond is not something that's usually done here in Canada, but they're very popular in the UK, as you well know.
Yeah.
As people have frogs and is it the salamanders?
Not salamanders, newts.
Newts
Yeah.
that automatically show up in your pond somehow.
Oh, that's right. We had newts for where we were living just before we came over here, and I'm sorry to leave them.
Yes, well, we do have salamanders, but really not many newts to speak of, and you won't find any in your ponds.
No.
Not around here, anyways.
The only things we've seen in there has been leopard frogs.
Yes,
and
they'll come up periodically.
mint frogs.
Uh,
Greeny things.
Yeah, the green. You get the green ones.
They get a green stripe.
Yeah,
Mm.
they're a leopard frog, and then, like you said, and yeah, they'll just appear out of nowhere.
They do, and they call for a day or two, and then they vanish.
Yeah, the grackles. I don't like those because they drop the poo balls, right?
Well, they do, yeah, but they love fishing in here.
Yeah, it's funny to watch them, and they're eating aquatic insects.
That's right. They pick out all the larvae.
Yeah, and it's nice to see we get a lot of yellow finches.
Yes, we do at the front mostly, which is where the feeders are.
Yeah.
We
Well,
like to watch them through the window.
They usually like
She likes
the
to be in on the action.
yellow finches usually like moving water to drink out of.
Well, I haven't seen them down at the pond. That's it.
They'll come in the streams and they'll.
Oh, I'll have to get a water feature.
Yeah, or just a little, even on the edge, just a smaller little pump where the water's running and they can see the water running. I don't know what, but that seems to attract them.
I shall have to think about that. Definitely.
That is, if you don't decide to eat them all.
Oh no, she's good. She doesn't go for the birds.
Oh, great.
Better for the rodents, but she doesn't go for the birds.
As long as they're going for the rodents, then I'm all for it.
Except the chipmunks. She will bring the chipmunks into the house and let them go.
Oh, they're always
Play
nice
with
to
that
catch.
later. And then we have to catch them, which is good fun.
Well, that certainly is. Well, I'd love to take a walk around here with
Sure
you, and you
thing.
can tell me what plant is what.
I'll do my best.
Well, lead the way. This is your garden.
Right. You want to start here?
Sure.
This one is one of my favourites. It's a goosenecked loosestrife.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's really pretty.
And I know my wife was asking what that
Yeah,
bright.
it's some kind of campion.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know which kind. I only know the Latin name. I don't know the common name for it.
And this is a geranium.
Yeah, blue geranium. I think it's called Roxanne.
Oh, you're very knowledgeable in the names of your.
Yes. Now, is this a
Only the ones
lamb's?
that I used to grow in the UK. I'm not so
Oh.
knowledgeable about the rest.
Is this lamb's ear here?
Yeah, it is. This used to be Lysomachia, which is another loosestrife,
Right.
and it has dark brown leaves when it's new, and the yellow flowers on it, and it's really pretty.
And what's this here? We had a bit of a technical malfunction and the weather changed, so we thought we'd continue the rest of the tour today. And we're going to start with the rose hips.
Yes, it's called Rosa glauca because of the grey foliage, and it produces lovely little single pink flowers, and then in the fall these lovely berries.
Which I'm sure the birds like.
Yes, they do. In fact, I don't often get to see it like this because they always get to it first. And these are our Japanese anemones, and they've gone a bit potty this year. So we
It
have to
happens.
tie them back. But they are lovely. I'm very, very fond of them.
And back in here we have, it's like a thistle, but
Yeah, it's
not.
Echinops, it's called. I don't know its common name, I'm sorry.
I know, you just use the posh names. Or as you would call them, posh.
Well, the Sunday names.
The Sunday names. Now we're getting into something I've heard a while back. A very long time ago, but yes. I see the bumblebees really love these.
Oh, they do. They give them a really good going over. That's one of their best features is...
They're just watching all the bees come in.
Yeah, it is. And other pollinators, of course, but mainly bees.
And here we've got
That's Annabelle, hydrangea Annabelle.
And I'm noticing a little bit of pink on that one. Is that just...
Yeah, as the season turns, it gets pinker and pinker.
Right.
It's very pretty.
And this one almost has a yellowy tinge, doesn't it?
When it's new, it has that yellowy white. Then it goes white like this, and then it goes pink.
Oh.
It's like a kaleidoscope. You can tell what time of the year it is by looking at the
Certainly can.
Annabelle, yeah.
And then this one with the berries?
That's called Celastrus, and again, I don't know the common name.
Well, you can get posh if you like.
So I bought it principally for the berries,
Right.
you know, because the flowers are nothing, but the berries are lovely.
Yeah, they're a nice color, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
they are.
And then over here,
Yes.
we've got some very tall roses.
Yeah, that's a David Austin rose called Graham Thomas. And that's the second flush of flowers this year.
Nice.
It's lovely. It's my husband's pride and joy, that one.
And then what's this with sort of like a variegated...
That's a willow.
no, this one behind here.
Oh,
by the
that's
shed.
miscanthus.
It's what is it?
Miscanthus grass. It's called zebra grass, I think.
Zebra grass. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a commoner at best.
It's just that in the UK you don't use those names, you know. And I haven't got into the way of things yet.
Well, you know, we're a little bit backwards here in Canada.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I didn't have any Latin in school, so I definitely wouldn't be able to pronounce most.
Well, we had to do Latin.
And what do we have here for ground cover?
Right, now then, now you're asking. That one's yarrow, obviously.
Yeah,
This one is water mint.
yeah, I've got lots of that.
Bless it.
Smells nice.
Oh, it smells lovely. That's thyme.
Yep.
These are stone crops
Okay.
of varying sorts. And this one is also, this one has a yellow flower, and this one, as you can see, has a pink flower.
And over here, climbing up,
That's
the orange?
honeysuckle, Belgian honeysuckle.
and with the berries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Belgian honeysuckle.
Nice.
It is, I love it. Yeah.
Beautiful coloring.
Yeah.
And this one that's pretty much done flowering.
That's, this one here,
Yes.
that's nasturtiums.
Nasturtium?
Nasturtium.
There's nasturtium.
Yes. And
Here we go.
They don't have another name, only nasturtium.
And this with a beautiful little flower.
Yeah, that's, it's a kind of campion.
Okay.
Its name is Lichnis coronaria, but
Oh, sure. You could say that.
it's easy for me to say.
And then the one with the two shades of pink and kind of a purple
That's
flower.
a phlox.
That's a phlox.
Yeah.
Unlike my phlox, they're wild in my backyard and just self-seed.
Yeah, they do. They do here.
And these are here, the beautiful flower.
Which is these,
Yes,
echinacea,
Echinacea.
coneflower.
coneflower.
Yeah.
And this one that I used to have, but no longer, I had to make room for when I expanded the pond.
That's an elder, and it's called the black elder.
Right.
And it is lovely. It has pretty pink flowers.
I remember the flowers, and I got it because it had similar leaves to a Japanese maple that I just didn't want to spend the money on to see if it would make it or not.
Right. Well, it's a lovely thing to have, but it's a bit of a thug.
And you got some beautiful grasses here.
Yeah. And these two, I think, are pampas grass of one or another sort. This one has massive great plumes on it.
I've
12
seen
feet tall. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. This one is a little bit more modest.
It's a little more modest, is it?
Yes.
And these are more, I can never say the name.
More nasturtiums.
Nasturtiums.
They're very easy. You just throw the seed in the ground in spring
Right?
and leave them to it. And this is the result.
And will they self-seed again, or do you have to reseed?
Well, most of them have been stopped from doing that, so you have to buy the seed again.
Oh, so the growers are ensuring that they're not going to sell seed.
Well, when you get hybrids, they tend to be sterile. So, of course,
That's
all
true.
these are hybrids.
Fish are much like, very similar. A certain hybrid fish,
Yes, indeed.
you don't. I love these tall milkweeds.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? Unfortunately, they're not the right sort
For monarchs.
for the monarchs to lay eggs on.
No.
They come and feed, but they don't stay. I'm trying to get my hands on some proper milkweed so that they'll lay their eggs here.
You can actually buy the seeds now.
Can you?
Yes, online.
Oh, wow, I must look that up. Thank you.
Wendy, again, for having us. Like I said, we did have some technical difficulties. First round in a bit of weather. It's sunny. It's changed temperatures by about at least 12 degrees
I would
Celsius.
say so, yes.
Quite a bit warmer. Again, I hope you're able to use that gift card I give you from
I certainly
Vandermeer's.
shall, yeah.
I think you'll love the place. Every plant you can think of,
some
and
you
all the
couldn't.
supplies.
Yes.
And then you'll be able to come back and tell me all the fancy names. I mean, the posh names,
Oh, yes, the Sunday names.
the Sunday names. Well, again, thanks so much for having us, Wendy.
Not at all, thank you for
It's
coming.
been a real pleasure meeting you and being taken on my first English garden tour.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's been
I
lovely to have
thoroughly
you.
did. Yeah, thanks. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
I hope so too, yes.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Brought to you by Vandermeer's Nurseries. At Vandermeer's, they have the most amazing plants, both for your garden and, of course, for your ponds, which, I totally love.
Well, that was a great spot. Have you got your hand on my arse? Seriously? You're 61 years old. Get your hands off my arse.
It's in your pockets.
There's no wallet there. You've got all the money. Anyways, that was a great tour that we went on. I really liked the retirement spot. And
The residents were a lot of fun. We
Oh,
got a few
man.
of them to come out and tell their story and how old they are and how long they've been there. They love it at the retirement home. They said everybody's super nice and they love the food. So that's a lot of pluses.
Yeah, and not to mention the pond. It was great. I love the waterfalls. I really love the lilies. And of course the frogs. They were cool.
There were a lot of frogs actually.
And then, Wendy's was a great spot, especially because we didn't know what to expect. Great gardens. I love how she's incorporated the ponds into it. So it's really nice. It's more of a nature setting. It was really cool. Anyways, we're going to continue doing some more of these next week, we hope. Remember, hit that like button, think about subscribing, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. I told you before, there's no money in my wallet. I don't even have a wallet.
You'll definitely want to watch these videos. It might inspire you to do a pond as well and have some fish in them, give you some ideas. You never know.
Or you're sending me off to the retirement home, aren't you?
Nah.
That's a great spot, by the way. Country Estates. Anyways, if you're local, check it out. Well, bye for now.
Have a great day, everyone.
Keep on keeping on.